wasn't going to show you the rest of it, but hey, I want you to know that I'm going to stick with it until I get her done. I made it shorter now. There we go. Oh, I thought I had it. There. Okay. Move my ladder. Situate it. Hold your mouth just right and get her. And make sure this is positioned right. See, I can slide this. I can slide this a little bit one way or another. Okay. And if I have to do that after I screw the bulb in, I will. Oh, I got the lights on even. Okay. I've got to, I'm going to turn the light off. And I'm wondering, that's why that one was giving me fits. You know why? Because the backside's not up as high as the rest of them. And that's something. I was wondering what the deal was, and these are going to be long enough. That's just funny. Did you catch that before I caught it? I'm going to have to look at the other. I'm going to have to look at the other ones now and see about how high those are. Those are slid up there, because that's why my spring, I think, was too long. I'm gonna have to, let's look at this from here down. Is about 5 1/4, a little more than 5 1/4. I could leave it if I wanted, but for some reason that one seems to be okay. This one seems to be shorter than that, 5 1/4 or so. Let's see, I can just take this and let's see here. I'm gonna measure this, and that's 4 3/4. And I can just undo that little, see if I can push it up any higher. And maybe I can't get it any higher. Maybe it won't go any higher. It doesn't look to be able to go any higher. And I don't want to mess with it too much. I push it up as high as it'll go. And it's close to 5. Okay, it's slightly different than those other ones. And I don't want to take that. I don't want to take that off. That's going to have to be good enough. That's going to have to be good enough. Sorry about that, peoples. But that's how you can check that. Okay. Just like that. It's just kind of held up there until I get the other side. There. Okay. See that? If you're not paying attention, you may not see that the inside edge is not flush all the way around. Before, that was stuck over. Okay. I've giving you a few things to think about when you're getting ready to install your trims. All right, okay, I'm looking at that and I'm just adjusting that a little bit. And I'm standing down here looking at that. Everything looks to be fine. And I'm calling that 100% complete. Okay, so a few things to think about when you're installing these eyeball can light fixtures, and these happen to be 6-inch. And did you know you can get trim covers? Like if you don't like the looks of these type and you want the light to come out further, let's say, you can lower the, that area that I was trying to raise up, you can lower it down and have these bulbs about flush with the ceiling, and maybe that'll give you, maybe the light will cascade out to the left and the right further. Okay, you can try something like that, but see, you still get plenty of light. You still get light over here and stuff. And I've seen the LEDs. These happen to be LED light bulbs, but I've happened to see other fixtures where the trim is a canopy and it kind of goes down and the LED is in there. Those will fit on these particular light fixtures. And if you have any pendant lights, like say like right here, we were thinking about putting some pendant lights, meaning the ones that hang down with a little glass oblong trim on it with the little halogen bulb or an LED bulb on it or something for ambiance, let's say. And you can install those over these covers. And this happens to be 6-inch. You pull the whole trim out, and then there's another type of trim that gets installed on there with a different type of thing for the pendant to hang on. So you can do different things with these eyeball cans if you don't particularly like the looks of them. And if you got the old trim covers or something like that, maybe think about going to the hardware store and getting the bright white ones. Maybe the inside of your trim is the same color as the outside of the trim, the off-white like this. And you're like, I don't like those. But if they were nice and bright white, wouldn't it look nice? If they all look like this one here, with the white on the inside, the white on the outside. Think about just replacing the trims and getting those old bulbs out of there and replacing them with the LEDs. And make sure on the LEDs, when you get the LEDs, you get the dimmable LEDs. And I think there might be a difference. Let's see, we got these. Oh, these are not LEDs, that's right. But we got these on a dimmer switch. Okay? So when I go to the hardware store, when I get the LED replacements for these, I want to make sure that they're dimmable. I don't know if all of them are dimmable nowadays or not. When they first came out, you first would have to look and make sure that they said dimmable, because if they didn't say dimmable and you put them on a dimmer, I tried that one time in a kitchen, and I put it on a dimmer switch, and these things would kind of pulsate towards the end, and I was like, ah, man. And then I went back to the store and found out, oh, they have dimmable and non-dimmable LED bulbs. Imagine that. So I don't know if they do that nowadays or not. Okay? All right. Well, there you go. I got her done, and I can finally get that off my list. Well, that's all I got for this time. But I'll be back with more videos. And what am I going to speak and talk about next time? Well, I don't know, but I know I've got to go to the store and get a bulb for these lights here, because one of the halogens has burned out, and I'm not quite sure. I'm going to take one of those down. I think the last person who was here before we moved in, they took this one out, and there's different prongs on halogens. See this one here? See how they're big nibs up there? Well, some have small, tiny little prongs too. So you got to make sure you get the right ones. And I'm going to take one of those out, and I'm going to see what size those are. They're probably 50-watt halogens, but you can get 35s, and I think you can even get 25 halogen bulbs. But I don't want to get a 35
and then find out these are all 50s, or get a 50 and find out all these others are 35. So that's another thing you need to check on that as well. And when I take one of those down, I'll be able to take it to the store and look at it, see if it's a 35 or 50, and then look and see if I can get some LEDs. I might want to get some LEDs to replace these halogens. I'm not even sure if they have them for this, but I'll find out when I go to the store. But I want to take one of those bulbs with me. Well, that'll be on a different video. Watch for it on my channel.